Hello there, welcome to the Vocab Voyage article YouTube clip about what they're doing to protect Tokyo from disaster. I love Tokyo, I know you love Tokyo, everyone loves Tokyo. I couldn't live there, but I love to visit it. And this article is about the amazing engineering work they've done to protect Tokyo against tsunamis and floods and heavy rain and all these things. Members, you've got the word list sent to you. It's got your English, your Japanese definitions, and you can get all the scripts from the articles for the month for the subject, and you can talk to me whenever you want. How lucky are you? But here we go. Tokyo, the designs to stop it from getting hurt or destroyed or damaged. Epic. The match up between Djokovic and Nishikori was an epic one. Epic means heroic, big, grand, huge. Okay, epic. Reservoir. The police arrested the boys for swimming in the city reservoir. A reservoir is a big artificial, usually artificial pool of water. It's somewhere where water is stored. It can be a reservoir for water to drink, or it can be a reservoir of wastewater or storm overflow. It's a place where water is stored. Eerie. The atmosphere felt very eerie as I walked down the dark street, and the crows were watching me. Eerie means spooky, scary. If something's eerie, it's a bit spooky, scary. Squeeze. I don't like caving because I have to squeeze through very narrow spaces and I get claustrophobic. Squeeze means to squeeze through. If somewhere is a very small space, you have to squeeze through. If you get too big, you have to squeeze into your trousers. Savior. Many people have been saying that Abenomics is the savior of Japan. Many people have disagreed. Savior is someone or something that saves someone or something from disaster. So this article is about what they're doing, the stuff they're building as to act as a savior for Tokyo in disasters. Suburb. Sometimes late at night I wish I didn't live so far out in the suburbs because it takes a long time to get home. The suburbs is the outlying areas of a city, not downtown. Downtown is downtown, suburbs are around. Equivalent. I doubt you will find anything that is the equivalent of Vocab Voyage on the internet. Equivalent is an adjective. Here it's a noun. And the equivalent is something which is the same, is as good as, is like, is the same as the equivalent. Something which is as good as. Fortress. Eden Park in Auckland has long been known as a fortress of the All Blacks. It's a very strong place. A fortress is like a castle or a very strong place. When teams come to Eden Park to play the All Blacks, they always lose because it's a strong place. Okay? Castles are fortresses. Vulnerable. Vulnerable. The reason they are building these amazing, epic engineering. Rewind. The reason they are building these epic facilities to protect Tokyo is because Tokyo is vulnerable to natural disasters. Vulnerable is weak. Weak for something. I'm vulnerable to a bit of karage. I see it in the shop. Oh, I need that. Some people, I'm vulnerable to skin cancer because I'm so white. So I'm vulnerable to skin cancer. So I always have to put sunblock on. Innovation. This iPad is an innovation in computing. And innovation is something new, something wow, something amazing. The verb is to innovate. Innovate is to come up with something new. Innovation, the noun, the thing that you come up with after innovating. Divert. The council knew they would have to divert the water away from the city centre or it would soon be flooded. To divert, something's going this way, you divert it. You know your parking GGs. They're there with their six, they're diverting the traffic. I want to go this way, he's there with this thing saying go that way. So he's changing the direction of where I'm going. Practical. Trying to build a bridge from Hokkaido to Honshu is not practical. Practical means sensible, possible, feasible. It can be done. Okay? And it's got good use. It's got good use. It is usable. It's practical. Windowsill. When I used to live in New Zealand, I used to love sitting in the sunroom reading my newspaper, and I would put my coffee on the windowsill. The windowsill, you've got your window and you've got your space like that wide at the bottom of the window sometimes where you can put stuff. That's your windowsill. Hectare. The man bought a farm that was huge. It was 10,000 hectares. A hectare is a measurement of land. 10,000 square meters. 2,400 and something acres. Okay, so it's a measurement of land. It's quite big. Pump. After the man put diesel into his petrol car, he had to get the mechanic to pump all the diesel out. To pump is to move liquid. Or you can pump up an airbed. Moving air is to move something by a pumping motion. Bureau. When I first came to Japan, I had to go to the immigration bureau to organize my spousal visa. A bureau is usually a government department, a building, a government department, where all the Komuin work, where all the government people work. Skeptical. Shinzo Abe says he has got the country going the right direction. He said Japan will do well, but many people are skeptical. Skeptical is, yeah, nah. Yeah, I know he's saying it, but I don't really believe it. Funnel. When I was running the Chitose Marathon last year, everyone was funneled into a very small tunnel going under the expressway. A funnel to pour into, if you want to fill up a bottle, you get the wide thing and a narrow neck. That's a funnel. Verb funnel is to bring stuff down into a very thin thing. Yeah, starting wide, getting narrow. Pose. Natural disasters pose many problems and challenges for Tokyo. To pose is to present. If something poses it's a problem, if something poses as a problem, it's like, wow, here I am, I'm a problem, I'm here, It's something which shows itself as a problem. If you pose for a photo, you pose. If something poses as a problem, it shows itself as a problem. Propel. Kitamura. That's the swimmer. Kitamura. Kitajima. Kitajima uses his legs and his arms to propel himself through the water. To propel is to push something yourself, usually in water. Maybe not, but the engine propels the boat forward. The rockets propelled the spaceship into the sky. Push something forward. Atmospheric. The atmospheric conditions in Hokkaido in winter are very cold. You can see atmosphere there. Atmospheric means to do with the atmosphere. Coincide. My next trip to Tokyo may have to coincide with a rugby game I want to watch. To coincide means to happen at the same time. Coincide, the dorshi, coincidence. If something's a coincidence, two things have coincided. Resemble. Mind blank. Resemble. The man was very shocked when he saw a stranger on the subway who resembled his father. To resemble means to look the same as. I resemble my father. If you see my father, I look much the same, so I resemble him. Resemble means to look kind of the same. Imitate. Many people have tried, many golfers have tried to imitate the swing of Tiger Woods. Imitate means to copy. They've tried to copy Tiger Woods. Maybe not Tiger Woods these days because he's not that good anymore, is he? No. Imitate means to copy. Core. The low birth rate is at the core of Japan's population problems. The core is the center. The middle of the earth is the core. The core of something is the center. Yeah? The debt levels are at the core of Japan's financial problems right now. Tremor. Kaikoura in New Zealand was hit by a 6.4 tremor today. A tremor is like an earthquake. A tremor is an earthquake, shaking. Okay? A tremor is to shake, it's an earthquake. Usually a small one. Seismic. In Chile today, there has been a great deal of seismic activity. Seismic's to do with the ground and underground and earthquakes and volcanoes, anything to do with below the earth and the earth's surface. Underground. Monotony. The monotony of junior high school English class deters people from wanting to learn further English. Monotony means the boredom. And I know, and you know, that junior high school English class was boring. And it very possibly made you stop wanting to learn English. But that's alright, because Vocab Voyage can make you help make you want to start again. Because it's not monotonous. Monotony meishi monotonous keioshi. Magnitude. The earthquake in Tohoku was at a magnitude of 9. Magnitude is the size, and in particular earthquakes. Japan has Shindo. The Shindo. 1, 2.
The same what magnitude?
No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Shindo.
Shindo, yeah, that's how you measure the magnitude. That's your measure of magnitude, Shindo. And everywhere else, it's the Richter scale. So they measure magnitude on the Richter scale. Japan measures it on the Shindo scale. Scurry. After the earthquake, the townspeople scurried around to examine the damage. To scurry means to run very quickly, run no real direction, just to be rats and mice scurry around, okay? Little children scurry around. To be running around in no particular direction quickly. And that's that. That's all she wrote. Thank you very much. Have a good day.